Welcome back to the 49th episode of a close combat Last Stand Arnhem playthrough with the Germans in the Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. And this is the last battle of this turn. I'm kind of looking forward to the next turn actually, because then we'll be getting our Panthers in action against the enemy armored corps. Maybe we can take them out. Well, at least keeping them very busy in Eindhoven, and they can't spawn in more units there now because it's already occupied by 2 battle groups, which is the max, so... I don't know. I don't know how that plays out. Maybe we're preventing, like, if a new armored corps was to spawn in, it just doesn't, and it never is seen again if we are kind of holding them like this. So if that's the case, the worst case scenario, we hold them in Eindhoven indefinitely while we take the rest of the map. It's not necessarily bad. But I've noticed one thing, like, after all the heavy fighting in Ravenstein, if you watched the previous episode, sir, the enemy has decided to send in another battalion to attack us, sir. Because after the 3 shots that have been fired during all the battles that we've had here, of course they need reinforcements. Much better than actually just doing something, but okay. The thing is, if they came in from the east side of the river, we're gonna have some trouble. Then we're probably not holding this anymore. So let's see where they came in. Oh, they came in here. Oh my god, no, what the fuck? All the best deployment options have been denied. What do we do now? Do we just blow the bridge? Fuck. That's not good. That's really not good. Like, they do nothing for so long and now they will finally do something. It's something like this. Alright then, well, there's nothing there to really do anything with, so... I mean, we've been usually deploying here, and now we can't. We can't even get proper deployment going in that building. We can't dig any trenches either, because, well, we're just continuing the defense. I'm actually not sure I want to blow up this bridge, though. Like, these bridges being intact is only a problem if the enemy has the armored corps breaking out from Eindhoven, which we're doing a pretty good job at not letting them do. So what I'm thinking we can do is just, whatever, let them take the bridge. We're not even going to blow it up, because if we blow it up, our Bodenständige Einheits are just going to disappear off the map and just be gone, and we can't use them anymore. So I'm thinking is we just keep not letting the enemy fully have this map, and we just hold the church here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do that. Let's see how that works out. A good mortar shell here or two could really be bad, however, but yeah, let's hope they won't be. Can you please clip with the building properly? Thank you, Jesus Christ. This game sometimes, man. There we go. That should be good enough. Let's just begin. And fuck it, they can have the bridge if they want. We're gonna hold the church and just try to stay alive. So I'm assuming there's not really that much gonna happen immediately. Maybe like this new battle group that came in. Right, they're gonna deploy here, I'm pretty sure. So we could actually have deployed... Oh, we can probably start retaking other victory locations. I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. We can maybe... Let's just send the ersatz team in here. It's kind of like... Yeah, kind of throw away scouts, basically. And this other ersatz team can head over here. Because I think, actually... but it's going to be problematical in the future, though, either way. Yeah, but we can take these vector locations away from the enemy, but they can still in the future deploy here. But there wasn't any reserve units. It was just the people coming in from here, I think, attacking. And they can't deploy on the other side of the bridge. They can only deploy, well, there. So, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like that is, in fact, the case. So I'm just going to move my teams in a little bit there. And we'll just try to get some eyes on the bridge. Maybe we can even retake the west bridge point and then still... Oh, it's... We don't even have the option to blow the bridge anymore. Okay. Well, we do have the option to hold the damn area at least. So let's do that. I'm gonna just have these ersatz teams just run back and forth like crazy. We'll set up the machine gun team and the Zugtrupp here. And maybe I just have ersatz teams zigzagging through here to make sure that the enemy does not have a lot of areas they can deploy. for future engagements on this map. But at least something's happening here now, I guess. Our morale is already pretty low, but I don't think it should be. They're on the east side of the river. To get to Auxerre, they're gonna have to cross the river, so we're definitely gonna hold them for another turn. Well, most likely, anyway. I mean, they haven't moved to take the bridge yet, or this victory location here. I mean, once again, it just looks like they forgot to program the AI to do something on this map. It just really, that's kind of the impression I'm getting. Okay, our morale went up again, so that's good. Come on, take the damn victory location. Right, we got it, and then we're gonna just run the ersatz teams back and forth a little bit. Give the enemy less areas here to deploy on or in the future. And from here they should be able to cover the bridge fairly nicely, I hope. To some degree, if anything pushes through the bridge, we can at least kind of stomp them where they're at. I think I'll have this ersatz team here maybe also overlooking the bridge. Just so we have a few extra rifles to pin them down with. Should they make that move, they have made no attempt to make any such moves so far though, but we'll see. I'll just send them. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually this. We'll send them over here, in there, over there, just zigzagging a little bit over there like this, and then head in that way, just so we claim this ground by setting our foot still. Really, honestly, right now the enemy shouldn't have access to this side anymore, if you ask me, because now they have everything here, and the west side should just be ours. Honestly, that's my my 2 cents anyway. And yeah, for this ersatz team here, we'll move them down this way, and then just through the houses here, back over here, so they have taken everything there, and then they can run around here a little bit, make sure they claim everything. We can only give them 20 waypoints, now I know, I've never really given anyone that many waypoints before, so, well, at least now I know, didn't know that before. No, let's just do it this way with these guys, in fact. Let's do it like this. Just get into every building, completely make sure that we have claimed absolutely every last house that we possibly can claim now. Just run around like maniacs. There we go. We're going to be really fatigued and exhausted, but it's fine. We can just deny the enemy future deployments. So this is the anti-deployment marathon we're running, basically. As these guys are taking fire. But it's whatever, just get into the building, so you'll be fine. Okay, they're making a move towards the bridge. It isn't really a biggie. We can live with that. The thing now that's going to be a little bit annoying is to have to reissue all these waypoints. Which I guess I'll just do. Something like this. We shouldn't be needing these ersatz dudes yet, at least. I'm sure there's gonna be some points there where we miss, and then the enemy's gonna deploy 37 fucking million men in that one square. It's typically how it is, and it is quite annoying. And they can have the bridge, let them have it, I don't care. Doesn't matter as soon as we still have forces left, though. It's all gonna be good. Yeah, but this is going to be a long-ass, kind of boring episode, and I can move this around. I just accidentally right-clicked the minimap. Turns out you can move that around. Wow, I played close combat games for like since the 90s, and I haven't figured that out until just now. Wow. I hope I'm not the only one. I hope that you also just now realized that you can do that and didn't know that already, so I don't feel as stupid as I probably really am. Yeah, okay, well, that's a piece of information for sure. Interesting. It is like this. I see recently there's a new guy that's been watching like my Railroad Tycoon 2 videos, and he's been leaving a few comments down there with like tips to like hotkeys, like you can do this and you can do that with hotkeys, which, wow, if I knew that before, then I would, you know, the game would be a lot more micromanageable. So, I mean, I appreciate that. Thank you to everyone that's given me these tips to stuff that I am not aware of, and honestly, I've played some of these games for 20 plus years, on and off every now and then, you know, just for fun, and I really should know this, but I don't. Like, I don't know. I don't read game manuals. I mean, I used to read game manuals back in like the early 90s. Well, not exactly read them, but if you played games like, for instance, what comes to mind is Dune 2. It had like an anti-copyright protection to it, which basically meant, oh, what's the name of this unit from that faction? Blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, sometimes you just know the answer if you play the game, but if it's a question you don't know the answer to, you are supposed to refer to the manual and look it up and then enter in the information that you, well, got from the manual. And then you could play the game. Yeah, nowadays that's done a bit differently. But other than that, I'm not really like a big read manuals kind of guy, you know? Not really that big on it, whatever kind of manual it might be. I mean, stay on the east side of the river and everything's gonna be fine. I'm sure there's some spa over here as well that you can, you know, there's a silo, sir, you know? You can go in and take a dirt bath or something for the duration of the battle. That seems to be the American thing to do on this map. Americans in Ravenstein. They're just on vacation, really. These guys are going to be extremely exhausted. Yeah, they're fatigued, so the combat effectiveness is going to be severely reduced from that, but oh well. Oh well, I'm just setting up for future fights on this map. I don't want to give this to the enemy. No, sir. Would like to have still had control of this, but that's not the case either, so... yeah. Lovely stuff. He's just giving up. It's like, I'm not moving another fucking inch. These guys are the smokers in the squad, basically. They don't have stamina to keep going. We got these healthy individuals. Look at this guy, Weber, he's only winded. Is that one of the guys lying down? Yeah, it is. Or Weber, I guess. It's more correct. Otherwise it sounds like Spider-Man's cousin, the Weber. Or maybe it's the digital version of Spider-Man, who knows. Oh, look at that! They recovered, they're moving again. Only winded now. I wonder when these guys are going to give up and lie down. I guess they're of higher rank, so they don't want to, yeah, seem like weaklings to their subordinates, I guess. I don't know. Right, I mean, I don't know. There's still probably some squares here where we haven't deployed units, or where the enemy can still deploy units. But inside the buildings they can't, and we can maybe deploy just so if there's anything in these like street squares that they should be able to deploy in here. Then we have people in 3-story buildings just mowing them down immediately. Yeah, so these guys are giving up as well. They do not want to move any further. Okay then. These guys are soon going to be done with the movement. And yeah. I think we should see the enemy if they come across the bridge, if I'm honest. We've got limited reach, and there's like a tree here that's, or bush even, that's blocking the view to the bridge for this MG team. That's a bit ridiculous. They're in a 3-story building. Definitely higher in the terrain than that bush. What the fuck? Like, honestly, what the hell? But no, like, they're going this way. Oh, they're taking this vector location. Yeah, we'll go for it, I guess. Yeah, I'll let these guys kind of catch a breath over here, and I think I'm gonna go and try to take the West Bridge vector location with them. But like there's some black hole areas around this bridge we gotta be careful about. Like previously, when I played with the Allies, I moved across this bridge here, and then just like my men just got stuck. Like they could, like so many men, so many squads lost like 1 or 2 or 3 guys going through here and up there. They just got stuck in this area, could not move anywhere after that. It's a bit ridiculous. I hope we don't take too much return fire doing this, but I really want to cause some casualties if I can. Might get the MG team some experience as well, if they're able to. I wish you could set like defend and then like have like a scroll up and down with your mouse wheel to like what range they should be firing out to or something. That'd be a sweet function to have. Like defend and fire at up to this distance. And then the default could just be max, would be good. Or something. I don't know, some maps are pretty large though, so it might not be the best. But yeah, as soon as these guys aren't fatigued anymore, we're gonna make a move and try to take the West Bridge victory location if we can. Just so the enemy cannot deploy units here next time around. I don't want to immediately have to potentially deal with that. At the same time I'm dealing with people that might be inside of here somewhere. But we're gonna have these guys just running a little bit more around like this. Müssen uns ausruhen. I guess that means we need to calm down, or you know, we need to take it easy. I've heard that a few episodes ago, but prior to that I haven't heard that ever in the game, so that's pretty much a new one to me. I guess I haven't really been running around crazy zigzagging the map in a freaking anti-deployment marathon like this before, but yeah, well, I hope they did a good enough job. I'll wait a little bit longer here, because they're gonna get fatigued fairly soon if I start running with them now, immediately here. But I really think it would be a good idea to take the western point on the bridge there. Can't see. Well, they're right there in the open. So how you can't see them is beyond me. Okay, good on you, I guess. Well done. I mean, it might not be the worst thing if they... I'm gonna go for truce. Let's see if they accept it. They don't accept it. Okay, well that's fine. Then we'll send these guys in here to just run over and hopefully take the victory location without getting pummeled to death going to it. In fact, let's do it like this. I want to have them go this way, over there, and then down here. Hopefully not get stuck in the bridge moving there, and then from over here they can get up and then maybe back down after they've taken the bridge. Or the western points of the bridge at least. Okay, we got enemies coming in, crossing the bridge. That's not what I want to see. And our MG team is incapable of opening fire at them. They might have seen our airsats dudes. This is very risky now. It's becoming more and more risky. Actually, fuck that. Let's abort it. We need every man that we can defend this area with. Yeah, I don't want to take casualties. They can have the western point. That's fine. Oh shit. Well, I should have aborted that earlier. That's my bad. Maybe they can sneak to safety though. Can we like just use some ammunition? We're getting more ammunition next time we're fighting here, so I'm not sure what the fuck you guys are holding on to it all for. You know, just saying, you got no smoke grenades. Stop standing up, stop standing up, stop standing up. Truce, maybe, please, come on. I know you want a break. Or have you been already done with the whole spa treatment? Fuck, well, we're losing rifles that we don't necessarily have to lose. God damn. And the thing is, like, one of the guys in the command team has a Walter P38, which is stupid. God damn it. Okay, we might lose this airsats team, and that's entirely my mistake if it happens. But if we just hold her for another 4 minutes or less than that, then it's all good. So I know not a lot really happened this episode. It's just a lot of nonsensical talking from me as per usual, and some marathon that probably didn't even achieve full control of this city as I would have wanted it to. Okay, one guy is just deserting. That's fantastic. I don't think if only one guy is still alive in the group that the group will actually be existing. Unless this deserter guy comes back or something. We'll see. Frickin' Weber, man. Yeah. Yeah, we don't, like, I don't know. I feel like we should be able to shoot onto this bridge from the side. But, because, you know, I mean, there's not a solid wall here, right? This is like wooden or metal. Like, there's gonna be gaps that we can see through and shoot through. There's gonna be those kinds of gaps. 100%, but there just isn't, so... I don't know. Maybe if I could just switch the camera angle a little bit, see this bridge from a different angle, then I could have a better clue. I could maybe check it out on Google Map, actually, and see how it looks nowadays if it's the same bridge standing. Not sure if this one actually got blown up during the course of the war or not. But the Arnhem Road Bridge didn't, and yeah, that one's still, you know, if you want to go visit that, you can certainly do it. Actually, I kind of want to go do that one day, so I might, I very well might. And yeah, deserted, great. All the running was just too much for him. It's not what he joined the army for. Bet he would have been happier just manning a machine gun on D-Day or something. But yeah, I mean, we should see them when they come all the way across, if they come all the way across. Minute and a half left and then the battle's over. I hope we've had a good enough impact on the deployment here, but there's still gonna be tiny little gaps where the enemy can deploy, I'm sure of it. I feel like we've been all over this damn city, but we haven't been a few places here and like here, so there's a chance the enemy could deploy in those areas. And then we're gonna need to set up considering that, so. Our force morale is getting low. How and why? Like, there is nothing happening. We've lost a few men stupidly, but also they can blame themselves for not actually just getting to cover fast enough when that time came around. But we've gained victory locations, we made progress. We've lost a few, but I mean, we've gained 3 and we've lost 2. So I'd say we're like, you know, well, we're up 1 on that, so not sure what the hell they're so demoralized about. It's just we used to have control of the east side of the river from here, where we could actually cover the bridge, and now we don't. Now we're on the west side, which is stupid, really, but okay. That's how the game works. And another 20 seconds now, and then this is over, and yeah, next turn will be the next episode. And I'm quite psyched to be doing a few moves on the strategic map again now, because a few situations have changed. We've taken out quite a few enemy battalions, so yeah, you know, we've taken out quite a few here in Beck and Arnhem Heights. We wiped out the combined 3 battle groups or whatever, at least, and potentially somewhere else. I can't quite remember, but at least that has been done. So it's a minor Axis victory overall. It was a major Axis victory last time around, but oh well. I feel like we've been doing good since then, so how it is less now is... Alright, they can't deploy here, but there's a little bit here, and in this area here they can deploy. Which is... I mean, I'm looking at it. We've been through this place twice. How can they still deploy there? We even have this victory. Look, how? Just how? What the fuck? This seriously, this fucking part of the game needs rework. These 2 buildings, we've had teams in the entire fucking time. They can still deploy in. Are you shitting me? This needs a rework. For fuck's sake, get to that rework ASAP. And how can they deploy? Questioning stupid game design is like smacking your head in a brick wall. What's the point when you're talking to someone that isn't even listening, and or if they were listening, probably wouldn't give enough of a shit to be receptive to it because, they're making money the way that it is, you know? Yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, well, there's a like button, there's a subscribe button. I would appreciate you clicking that. Either way, you can catch me in the next one, so have a good one.